Hi, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I want to say a very big thank you to all that have subscribed so far. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So I'll be making this crop top. I love crop tops a lot. I love crop tops. So I'll be making this very simple to make crop top. So follow me as I show you the process. So now follow me as I take us through it. Now my crop top length is 18 inches, so I'll be adding 2 inches allowance. That's the allowance to hem it at the bottom, and ½ inch to join it at the top. So now I'm measuring the 20 inches. So this is my 20 inches. Now don't forget, like I always say, I'm a freehand tailor, so I measure without, I measure without having to like use ruler to rule it out. So I'll be using, my shoulder is 14, but I'll be adding 1 inch instead of ½ inch to the shoulder, because this design that I want to teach us, we'll need to sew it from, from the neck line, the middle neckline down to the waist. We'll need to sew it, join it by ½ inch. So that will affect the shoulder measurement. So that's why we're adding extra 1 inch to the shoulder measurement instead of the normal ½ inch. So I've chalked it now, and I'm also going to slant, that shoulder slope, that slope, slant, however you want to call it. I've done that already. So my bust point is going to be 8 inches. So my other underbust too is going to be 14 inches. I've chalked it out, and this is my length. This is the bottom. So on the on the bust point line, I'm going to measure my bust. So bust 42 divided by 4 will give us 10.5. So 10.5 here now plus 1½ inch, that gives us 12. We are giving it 1½ inches. So that is it. This is still the line. Now we are going to connect this line to the shoulder line, and also curve out our armpit. We curve out the armpit area, as you can see. I don't know if you can see very well. We curve it out. So we measure our bust. Now let's come to underbust. Underbust, my waist, my underbust measurement is 32. So 32 divided by 4 gives us 8 inches. 8 inches plus 1½ will give us 9½. So we chop it out. Now our bottom too, usually it is 8 inches, which is 32 if it's going to be a very fitted top. But then I'll probably be using 34 so that it's not too tight. But then if I want it tight after the fitting, I'll just adjust. So I'll be using 8½, which is 34. 34 plus 1½ allowance, that's 34 divided by 4, of course. 8½ plus 1½ will give us 10. So I chalk the 10, then connect, connect the lines, connect. Meanwhile, my bust, sometimes, can fluctuate. So it could be 40 sometimes. So when I'm ready to fit, when I'm ready to wear, I shape according to what is fitted enough for me. So don't mind me, I'm using a leftover fabric. We fashion designers, we tailors, we don't like to waste fabric. So I have this leftover, and that's what I'm using. So you see that the material is not straight, so please pardon me for that. So now I'm going to come to the neckline. So usually I would have used 3 inches for the width of the neckline, but because there's still going to be a joining, like I said earlier on, so we'll be adding extra ½ inch. So I'll be using 3½ inches for the width of the neck. Now the depth, I'll be using 3½ as well. So I just connect. All I need to do is to connect the round curve, round shape, then cut it out. So we cut out now. cut the slope shoulder, cut the armhole, then come down, keep cutting. So this is pretty much it, you know. This is for the sewing. So this is pretty much it for the front. The front. So I'll fold to cut the back. Okay, so I folded the fabric now so that we can place the front on it to cut the back. So we'll place the front, you know, and just cut out the back. So I've given it 1 inch allowance, 1 inch zip allowance. Yes, 1 inch allowance for the zipper, for the zip. So all I'll just do is to also trace out. So I'll trace out the, please pardon me, you know, the fabric is a leftover fabric. So I'll also trace out the shoulder, you know, the armpits, okay. So I'll cut the neckline now. So for the neckline, for the back, I'll be using maybe like 2.5 depths. You know, I don't like my back to be too high sometimes, depending on the style. So cut the depth of the back. So all I need to do is to open up the zip allowance. So the beauty of this style, you will see it when we are sewing. This is just a normal small, you know, normal bodies, you know, just a crop top normal bodies, but you're going to see the design we are doing during the sewing. So this is that about it. Okay, so I was going to do a sleeveless before, but since I have something, I still have some leftover and I don't like to waste, so I'll use this for the sleeve. I'll just put a small sleeve. So you can see all I need to do, it's folded in 2 already. I'll fold again, so it's in 4, you know, it's on fold, you know, 4 folds. Then I'll just fold up my hemming allowance at the tip of the sleeve. So I'll measure the sleeve length. So I don't want it too long, so I'll be using 6 inches. Then my round arm is 7 plus 1 inch, that's 8 inches. So I'll just like, so all I need to do is to, like, from the round arm slant to the side. Then, you know, I'm sure we all are familiar with this sleeve cutting, so you know, I notch the end here, so let's open up. Okay, so that is it with the sleeve and, you know, the top, front and back. So I'll show you the beauty of the design while I'm sewing. Okay, so I'll just go now and I'll go and join my shoulder, you know, join the shoulders, you know, join the shoulders, and then pipe the neck line. So that's all. Join the shoulders, weave and pipe the neckline, and also put the sleeve. Then I'll come back and show you. Okay, I am back. So as you can see, I did not hem the neckline yet, but I have joined I have joined the sleeve to the armpit area. I've joined the sleeves, I have joined the sides, and I have also hemmed the bottom, as you can see. Can you see? But I'm yet to put the zip. See the back? I'm yet to put the zip. I'm yet to put the zip, but I have put the sleeve, you know, hemmed it down. So now the next thing to do, like I said, I didn't pipe the neckline yet, because that is where our design is going to start from. So all I need to do now is to take it to the machine, you know, and start joining. You know, remember we added 1/2 inch when we were cutting. So that 1/2 inch, this is when we are now using the 1/2 inch. So you start, you know, from the center now of the neck line, you know, the depth of the neckline. You start sewing by 1/2 inch. So when you get to beyond your bust, under bust, then you now pleat. You know, you pleat here, you know, you pleat to the end. I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, so I'm back now. You can see I have, you know, pleated here the way I want it. You see, like I said, from the center, that's from the neck center, just sew it by 1/2 inch straight down. And when you get to almost your under bust, then you start pleating. Now this pleat depends on how much skin you want to show at the tummy area. If you want it showing, you know, skin up to your under bust, then you hold it more. But if you just want a moderate one, you know, then, you know, you just pleat according to your desired skin showing. So that is pretty much it. So the next thing for me to do now is to just hem the neckline and put the zip. So when I'm done, I'll show you what it looks like. Hi, I'm back. So I'm done, and this is what it looks like. This is the back. You see how neat it looks? I'm done with the sewing, you see? And you see? So the front, this is the front. This is what it looks like at the front. And you see? And the zip. So if you know you don't want to put zip, you can make it free, a little free. You add a few inches so that it's free. You don't have to, you know, put zip, and that way it's not fitted. But I want it to be fitted. So you guys will see. You see it on me. I'll post the picture of what it looks like for me. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye. So this is it. This is what it looks like. So if you want to show more, then, you know, your pleats will come higher. Do you understand? You pleat more. But I don't want to show more than this, so you can see. So that's it. The back is fitted.